Hey guys, Buckeye MTB here. Just got done clearing the driveway. I'm going to go ahead and do my review of the Troy-Bilt Storm 2410 snow thrower. I got a 24-inch clearing width. It's been a great machine. I actually got this machine about 5 years ago. I've had it for 5 years, absolutely trouble-free. I got it free from a coworker. If you're watching this, Robin, thanks. It's still going strong. Coworker wanted to try one of the new lithium-ion battery-powered snow throwers and just gave this away. But it's been phenomenal. Some of my experience with other snow blowers have not been this carefree. Previously, I'd used an older Sears model. They disappeared in a move. I lost that. I also used my father-in-law's older Honda snow thrower that he has. Both of those machines at times, they can go through those shear pins. I've never, no matter how deep the snow is, I've cleared, 3 foot deep snow, never busted one of the shear pins. It just kind of keeps chugging along. Been a great machine, super easy to start. It's got the electric start you can plug in here on this side. You don't have to worry about a battery or anything like that. But if you can see that there, you can plug in an outlet from the house. It's got a push button electric start, but it's got it's got to be some sort of compression release. When you pull start it, it's extremely easy to pull start. I've never pulled an engine, that's this easy to pull start. It doesn't fight you like some of the older models can. It's got a real simple push prime bulb here, choke. And then the kill switch is just this plastic lever, but definitely enough power to do anything I needed to do in the driveway here. It's also great on gas. I've got really good gas mileage with this. I've experienced similar, fuel efficiency with almost like the Hondas, if you guys are familiar with some of the Honda small engines. But I can do my entire driveway 3 times without having to fill it up. If we have a light snow year, hardly uses any fuel at all. One thing though, at times if you're dealing with some really thick slush that's dense, it can pack up here in the chute, and I just use like a long flat tip screwdriver to clear that out. Once that gets cleared out, if you're dealing with a lot of slush off the road, if the plow trucks are throwing that in your driveway, it may give you a hard time. But other than that, no issues with it. It's got a bunch of different speeds, it's got reverse. I use them all, and I just kind of plow through whatever I need. The chute's super easy to adjust. It's kind of a flimsy plastic thing here, but I've never had an issue with it. You can just kind of, if I'm wanting to throw it a good ways, I just kick it all the way up. But if I'm dealing with some tight spaces, some sidewalks or something, I'll kick it down. Real easy to do on the fly as you're moving through. No complicated adjustments to get that to work there. One thing for maintenance, it's really been super trouble free. Haven't had to do anything special to it at all. One thing, I know some guys like to run ethanol free fuel or what they call rec gas, because the ethanol in the fuel can absorb moisture over time. It's what they call hygroscopic. But I've never done that, and I haven't needed to do that on here and still haven't had any issues. The main thing I make sure to do is at the end of every season is either completely drain every last bit drop out of fuel or add fuel stabilizer. If you add fuel stabilizer, I haven't had any issues, but I also have just as good a luck completely running out of all fuel at the end of the year, because that ethanol can absorb moisture over time, start causing issues. And any issues I've ever had with small engines, really 9 times out of 10, is because somebody forgot to drain the gas out or left bad gas in. Now you're dealing with a carb that's got to be rebuilt because it's all gummed up. And then when you're using ethanol fuel, that becomes even a bigger issue if you're leaving it in there and not properly treating it. But I run the fuel out at the end of the year or add stabilizer and never had an issue with it. It's been a great machine. And I think if you want to try one of these Troy-Bilts like this, it'll serve you well. If you want to see the full length video of me clearing the entire driveway, check out the other video or some other snow removal videos. And as always, hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for your time.